Hey guys, what's up? Samurai Bird. Uh, I got a sword to review that I got in the mail today. But I'm gonna apply the brakes real quick and show a couple other things that I got recently that I haven't shown on video. Um, I got some of these K-bar throwing knives. I have no idea how to use these things, but they're really cool and they're really fun. Uh, I'm kind of hoping Captain Electro will, and if you don't know who Captain Electro is, subscribe to his channel, please. And, cause he's really cool, really funny. But I'm hoping he knows how to use these things and he will tell me, cause he's a nice guy, and, and that's what he'll do if I ask, please. I don't know if these are like the no spin kind of deals. I don't know. Do you toss it like that, just let it go straight, or do you spin them, or do you throw it like a hatchet, or I have no idea. I've tried all kinds of different ways. Sometimes I stick it, sometimes I don't. It does kind of stick when I'm a little bit closer, and I just kind of throw it and let it slide right straight out and not spin and go into it. So that's why I'm wondering. Or if somebody knows a video where they're showing how to throw these, so I can learn and look cool doing it, and not like a dork, basically. But yeah, they're really cool, man. They're on Amazon. K-bar. They're strong as hell. They're heavy as hell. They sound like sound cool when they hit wood, just and yeah. But I don't know how to use them real well, so it ain't like. I used to have a dagger when I was younger, and I could throw the hell out of it. But these are there's a trick to it, so but they're cool. So and I'm gonna practice doing that and have fun with it. Just another ride at Katana Land. And I also got one of these. Is that Orla? I'm sorry, Orla, however you pronounce that. But I won one in a contest for Joe from Steel Forged and Fire. Again, subscribe to him. He was supposed to get this whenever he got to 600 subs. I think it was 600, 700, or something like that, whatever. Then Donnie B all day, subscribe to him. He was giving away a couple of knives when Joe hit 600, and it was a drawing, and I won that, which was really cool. And I liked that knife, and I wanted something from the same company, a little bit beefier, so I ordered one, and it's in here. Well, this is a knife unboxing and sword review and talk about throwing knives, and which was a live chat, man. We can rap about all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so it comes in a nice cool box. Oops. Oh. Instructions on how to put the little clamp onto the sheath, and apparently a coupon for 15% off. How they say this? Save 15% each on Orla. Wait a minute, it's something knives when you purchase 2 or more. So as long as I purchase 2, I get 15% off each one, or I can buy 5 and get 15% off all 5 of them. So that's pretty cool. It'd be great if I wanted to buy like 100 of them. I'd cash in. But anyway, all right. So yeah, here we go. It's a nice little foam box, man. That's cool. It's got the belt clasp thingy. If I can get off there. Oh, I didn't have that. Open that up all the way. There you go. Yeah. Sits on there. Flip that up. But what's really cool, I guess that's the old taco sheaths, whatever they call them. It's polyvinyl stuff. I don't know. I didn't really investigate this. This is a really sloppy review because I'm not a knife guy, but I'm trying to be. Yeah, it's got the look at that. See that? Well, it's got some great. You can almost tear somebody's face with that. But voila, Isn't that cool? Really wicked blade. It looks like a snapping turtle, don't it? That's why I got it. It looks like an alligator snapping turtle is what I thought. And I used to catch them when I was little. I brought 2 baby snapping turtles home. Dad said, no, man. Them things will go to 100 pounds and eat your hand off. So we dumped them in a nearby pond off the highway, and they ended up hosting mud volleyball there a few years later. So I don't know if anybody got attacked by a snapping turtle or not, but funny story. And yeah, so I got this. I actually gave the other one to my son, to my oldest. Don't be mad, Donnie. He'll take care of it. But I kept one of them because it's really cool. It's got Japanese stuff on it. It's like they got an old razor knife or something, but it's really cool. Anyway, so I got this, and it's it can never take place. It can never take the place of the one Donnie gave me, Donnie B, for sure. But so I got that, and there you have it. Like I said, I wanted something a little beefier than that one, so yeah. And this one's, I don't think it's, I wanted something a little longer, so, but this one's cool. It's really beefy. I like it. I might get another one still, since I got the coupon too. I'm apparently gonna have to buy 2 of them. So, but anyway, so that's that. Which are cool knives. My cigarette went out. But that's not why I brought you here today. I got on Bohihyu's website, and not on Amazon. I got on their website and ordered a sword. It said it was $10.95. Has Bohihyu, has a fuller, whatever you want to call it. It was $119. 111, I don't know, I forgot. I think it was no. It said 119 on Amazon for the same one. It was 111 on their website. That's what it was. It was the handcrafted Katana 006 was the number. And I was going to do an unboxing, but I didn't have the patience. Well, I was going to do the unboxing, but I decided to do a cutting video first, and then do this review, or do this video later, because it'd be a review on me cutting it, and then actually show the cutting review video later. I have a plan. It really sounds good in my head. But yeah, came in this box, as you can see. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, styrofoam. So, but the crazy thing is that even though it was on their website, I ordered it. Today is Halloween, Sunday, October 31st. I ordered it on the 24th, last Sunday, and it came within a week. Free shipping. And the way that I tracked it and looked on USPS, track it, and they said it was coming from Amazon. So I thought that was kind of, I don't know, it's kind of neat. They called Amazon and said, we need that sword to this guy, and you're going to send it. And apparently they did, and I don't know, it was just kind of weird. Like I said, a week. I never had a sword that quick. That was quick. That was, well, no, I can't say it, because Ronin Katana, that sword came pretty quick. I think it was more like 2 weeks. I could be wrong. Could have been a week. But I know it came from Texas. It didn't come from China, because it was here within a week or two. So, but anyway, splitting hairs at that point. So that's the Bohihyu that I ordered. Like I said, it was $111 on their website, I do believe. 006 model. Said it was $10.95 with Bohihyu. Imitation ray skin. They actually say that, which is usually they don't say that. They'll say it's real, and then you get it. It looks like rubber. Yeah, that's not ray skin. But anyway, so then it came in the styrofoam and everything. Like I said, I wanted to do an unboxing, but I had no patience. Couldn't wait. So, but it came in this nice kind of purplish kind of bag. I haven't seen that color before. But yeah. There she is. Yeah, still left a tag on it. I'm sure the Shitadome will come out as soon as I undo that. But yeah, I really like the So I get a good shot of it here. The kind of ocean tidal wave theme Suba, and it looks really cool too. I think it's kind of flattened down, rounded out. I don't know. It just looks, oh yeah, the side's kind of loose. I'll get to that. Yeah, I don't know. I just like it. I'm sure it's a replica of something or whatever, but that's a Gashira there, or the yeah. What that? Is that a dragon on there? Haven't even looked at it. Anyway. So yeah, pretty nice. Black piano lacquered Saya that's loose and does rattle. Or actually, I'll show you that. It's pretty loose. Yeah, that's too loose. Got some Saya rattle. $111. Keep that in mind, people. That's cheap, man, for $10.95. Can't say I've seen too much $10.95 high carbon steel at that price. That's truly what they say it is, and I'm not real sure about this. It's a little iffy. But it's pretty nice. Like I said, they did say it was imitation raised skin. You can see it's just a panel. So you can see, yeah, I see the groove. Indicates where the panel's sitting right there, and they just, usually a better company will take it, or, well, I can't say a better company. To charge more, a company will grind that, groove that in the handle, and to where that panel sits flush around the whole handle. You know what I'm saying? So that's not there, that little line. $111. They're really not going to take the time to do that. The Ito wrap is loose, pretty dang loose, but it's at that point where I'm sure it's fine. As long as that knot don't come, the knot feels really good, actually. The Ito around it, when you start going up, it gets loose. But $111. And it is nice. I like that color Ito. It's really cool. I like that color. I don't know what you call that. It's more like ivory kind of white, and it really goes with that black side, I think. So, moving on here. I'll show the Kasaki tip in the back. It looks like crap, actually. It's off. It's not. I wouldn't say. It's a little off. The bohi, where it terminates on one side, is, you see that? It's way low to where the Kasaki line starts. Well, and that one's not as low. I mean, there are two different spots. One's here. Can I do it like this? Watch this. Yeah, you see that? That's where they stop at. So, not lined up the best, but $111. Now, the reason I question whether it's $10.95 or not, I cut today. I hit a pumpkin pretty good on the top, and it bounced, man. And I'm thinking it bent it a little bit, just ever so slightly. And it's hard to tell because the Kasaki back is so off. The back of it is so off. But I think from right about here, bent a little bit. But now the weird thing is, it looked like it bent from the spine. It didn't bend from the edge. It bent from the back where, because it's got a bohi, I figure it's a little bit weaker right there. And it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. The bohi, where it terminates on one side, is, it's got a bohi, I figure it's a little bit weaker right there. And it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's pretty, it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's pretty, it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's pretty, it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's pretty, it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's pretty, it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's pretty, it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's pretty, it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's pretty, it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's pretty, it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's pretty, it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's pretty, it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's pretty, it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's pretty, it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's pretty, it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide. And it's pretty, it's not really a deep bohi, but it's really wide I don't know if it, I mean, if it bent, it was just ever so slightly and just enough to where I noticed it. And I actually just kind of stepped on it and pried up on it. And I've had to unbend a couple 1095s, and it felt about the same. Well, that's a good way to describe it. Depends on how easy you can bend 1095s, how good it is. Well, actually, that there might be some truth to that, maybe. So, but yeah, I mean, it was ever, like I said, it was. If that was it, because I cut bamboo with it too, and it looked like it was already bent when I got to the bamboo. So I'm thinking that pumpkin did it, and the way I cut the top of it, it bounced. Maybe. But it's fine now. And like I said, it took some oomph to get that little tiny bend out. That's what's got me perplexed, is that it took so much to do that. And it just felt like, I think I've had to do that to a 10. No, I've had to do it to my laminated ones, which are 1095, just laminated with some softer crap in the middle. I don't know, it kind of felt like that. It was maybe even a little more difficult than that even. So I don't know. I mean, I want to chop more bamboo with it, and I'll really know. Actually, it came pretty sharp. I think it can be a lot sharper. What did I do with my newspaper? I got paper here. Let's see this first. See what happens. Because I have cut with it today, so. Yeah, it's doing something right there at the end of it, ain't it? Yeah. You can tell it's been whacked against something. Let's see how this paper holds up. Come on, work with me. There we go. You see what I'm doing? Am I going off the camera here? Oh, yeah. Got too much paper. I mean, it slices it, don't it? I think it's, yeah, it needs a good honing after that, I do believe. So I don't know what you would call this. It's kind of reacting more like 1060 than 1095, which I wouldn't have any complaints about for $111. I mean, if that be the case, then it's a thinner blade than I've seen 1060 made with, so that's going to make it a lot lighter. And it is pretty light. It's kind of top heavy, a little bit. I mean, that's more. The handle's really thin, it's 11 inches. It's really thin and really light. I mean, I can feel weight up at the top more than down. It's not. I mean, it's nimble. Don't get me wrong, but I can feel where the weight is. Got a good whistle. Anyway, here. Can I show you the hamon? You can see the hamon, can't you? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice, I think. I mean, I like that plain Jane stone washed, just showing the hamon line. I like that rather than the cosmetic Hazuda polish, whatever you call it. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's cool too. I think I like this look a little better. Yeah, if I really closer I get, the worse it gets. Well, I ain't doing it justice, man. It looks bad. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, so it really shows up. There's some scuff marks of me hitting the milk jug or bamboo or something. Pumpkin. Yeah, see, that's exactly where that little where it was stopping on the paper. So there may be a little, well, sorry, a little nick in the blade or something. You know, nothing the word sharp can't fix. I don't feel anything. No, I don't feel nothing on there. If it is, it's very minute. Oh, I see a little tiny blemish right there, right where that was catching that paper, actually. And it can be sharp. Ooh, man, that is sharp. But I think it can be sharper than that. I don't think that's as sharp as I can. Yeah, that's not its limit. I think it can be sharper. A lot sharper. Well, it can be sharper. Yeah, that shouldn't be that difficult to do. So, but that is pretty dang sharp, though. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking it for anything. I mean, that's pretty damn sharp. You know, all I could put it on, I could hone it for a second on the work sharp, man. It'd be, whew. I'm just really questionable whether this is a decent 1095 or not. I mean, it held up against bamboo and it didn't bend. I mean, I don't think that bend came from that. I think it was from that bad cut of that pumpkin. And I said, I straightened it out. I really can't tell because it's the top of it. I mean, the bohie ain't great geometrically, geometrically speaking. It's not really tightened up on its edges and correct and exact. It's a little wonky. $111. You know, they're not going to spend the time to do all that, which is fine. You know, I'm not expecting them to. You know, it's if you kind of get what you pay for. You know, sometimes better, sometimes worse. But you know, everything's pretty tight. Nothing came loose during. I mean, I cut one milk jug. I cut a pumpkin, and I ran the gauntlet at Katana Land with bamboo. And that was the extent of my trials of this. So, and with that being said, I need to extend my usage. But, you know, I've been checking out the blade. There's nothing, it looks decent. I think it's just that little blemish that was catching. You know, I can't see that. It's not with the... Yeah, I do see it right there. But I don't feel it. I feel a little roughness right there, but it's not a chip or anything. It's just a, you know. Matter of fact, that's where it bent at. So I'm betting that bad cut on that pumpkin did that. Which, you know, I mean, 1095. I guess that's legitimate. I guess that could happen. I mean, pumpkins are a little rough at the top, man. That's where I wasn't good at it. And I hit that top and just bounced it right off. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, they say it's 1095. I would imagine the bohie would make it a little weak at the spine. I mean, you're losing metal there. You know, yeah, I can understand the I-beam concept where you're trying to keep the same strength, but I don't know. I don't know if I really, you know, you're talking something that can, yeah, I'm sure it takes the impact from head on, but when it bounces, it's not. You know, it's coming at it from the side, and that's a little weak right there because of the bohie, I would think. That's kind of what my brain's telling me. I mean, I don't know for sure. I'm not a rocket scientist or a brain surgeon or even a bricklayer. So, you know, who am I? But, you know, that's just my opinion. And I think that's what's going on there. So, for now, I will say it's 1095 with a question mark. and we're going to do some more tests and see. Other than that, I'm really happy with the sword. I mean, I love the way it looks. It handles decently. You know, it handled great. I didn't have my gear on, my holster and all that, so I didn't try out the action on it. But as far as cutting what I did cut, I was satisfied with it. I didn't really feel any problems with it. It was light. Looks like I can feel the weight at the top, but it's still, I mean, it's a light sword. I think it was like 2.6 pounds or something. It's really light. So, you know, that's usually not your normal 1060. Usually 1060s weigh a little bit more than that. They beef up the blade. Sometimes, I don't know, I could be wrong on that too. The few models that I've seen, that's how they were set up. You know, the blade was a little beefier and it was a little heavier. The one I have is like that, and the other two that I've ran across were the same way. So one was Dojo Pro, and I forgot what the other one was. Kind of a knockoff Amazon thing too, but so I could be wrong. But I said, even if it's 1060, I was out there slicing bamboo, and it was going through real nice. I mean, I'll download the video after I download this. I mean, there was one kind of bad uppercut right at the beginning, and the bamboo flew out, and everything else was decent. I did a couple other uppercuts, and all's well. So, I'm not real sure if that bend was just in the bad milling of the bohie when they did it, and it knocks off. Sometimes the top of the spine will get ground down more than here, and it's kind of hard. It's weird to look at because it looks like your blade's bent. And it kind of depends on if you hold like that or go like that, and you can kind of see, at one point in the right light at the right angle, you can see that it's dug in. But it's hard to find that spot. It's tricky. It's tricky to find that spot to find. Anyway, giggity. Anywho, so that's kind of my review there. Like I said, I probably need to do some more testing, but $111. I'm about 83% sure it's $10.95, or at least cheap $10.95. If there's such a thing. Maybe a little dirty. I don't know. But it's not bad, man. $111. Let me know if you can find $10.95 for that price, man. I don't think I've run across nothing quite that cheap. And this was cheaper than my other Bohihyu for $157. It's supposed to be T10. Now that was T10, and that was badass. Don't worry about messing that one up. This one I went to bamboo and it bent. So it's not the same T10 as that. So I don't know if there's different T10s or 1045. T10 is high carbon steel with the T's for a little bit of tungsten they throw it in there. You're talking high carbon steel is the certain percentage of carbon that they put with iron to make the steel. And I don't know if there's if they take a 1045 and add the tungsten, then it's T10 1045, or and then they T10 1060 or T10 1095. I don't know about all that. It kind of makes sense the way these blades react. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. But anyway, where was I going with that? So, but I like this one better than that one. This one was 157, bent like a boomerang when I cut bamboo. I've cut bamboo with this, no problem. And it was $40 cheaper, almost $50 cheaper. Was here in a week, free shipping. I don't know, I really couldn't go wrong with that. So, I thought it was really, I didn't really want to take a chance with Bohihyu, being that I kind of wanted, there's $80 difference in these two swords, and I found it. it's that this one will cut bamboo and that one won't, but this cuts bamboo. $111. It was cheaper. So I don't know if maybe Bohihyu has several different forges they go through, and to come up with all these different and confusing crap. But I'm trying to find out what works, and I'm working with them and talking to them, and you know, and if you want one, ask me. And my whole point to Bohihyu is they're. I mean, I don't want to say they're my favorite. They're I appreciate all the parts that they have. I mean, they have everything to make your own sword, including the ray skin, which is one thing that most companies will, I don't think, have, is the access to everything. Like, I mean, I do believe any sword company will sell you the parts, and give you the option to make it yourself or whatever. Sino Swords, JQ, and I don't know if Hanwei would. Maybe. I don't see why they wouldn't. They want to sell their crap, so they're going to do it however you want it. So that's not the point. Other than they actually have the ray skin too, which is just a bonus, and they're really inexpensive. I have fully Simigawa wrapped 1095 blades that are just badass. And you're talking a sword that potentially worth $500-$600. As well built as I make my own for myself. I mean, if there was a company that did that, I can see them charging $500 or $600 probably easy for those. 4, at least 3. And I only paid probably $225 or $250 to make them. And that's with enough ray skin for 2 handles, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I mean that's really what I'm selling when I'm talking about Bohihyu. I like the fact that they have everything to make your own katana. That's really cool. One-stop shop, free shipping, bam. So but then I got a couple of their swords in there. I was really impressed. So I want to investigate everything they got and give you the correct info. And like I said, they're really, really cheap. I don't gonna say they're my favorite company. I mean, I love Sino swords. I don't know. That's what Carl calls them. That's what I'm calling it. Sino sword, JQ. I'm getting more of them. I've just been messing with Bohihyu for a minute. But yeah, I still got a review to do on one of those swords too. And they're, I mean, very well built, very inexpensive for what you get. I don't want to say, I mean, they're a little more expensive than Bohihyu, but they're a little better too. So as far as money's worth, you really get what you pay for in both those. I think. If you don't have the money for one of those, get one of these. Is what I'm saying. The quality's there. It's just about how much money you want to put into it. Yeah. So there's my review, Bohihyu, and yeah, let me do some further investigating on this sword. Other than that, I really like it, especially for $111, man. It's a sweet deal, man. And and from what I've put it through already, I know it's a tough sword. I just don't know the quality of this 1095. It's just questionable. With that little tiny bend in there. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a bend. I don't know. I mean, it looks straight. I'd say that's straight, man. I mean, I could imagine the whole thing. Either way, it's not bad now. I mean, I'll have to do more pumpkin slicing on more bad cuts on a pumpkin, I guess, and let you know. I mean, $111, man. Not too bad. So, but I do need to tighten that up and get rid of that. I love this Sageo they put on. They give you the thick stuff, man, not that shoelacy crap. That's really cool. I like that stuff, and they do a good knot on there. I think you'd be hard pressed to find something else of equal value at $111. I mean, I know Sino Swords has that price. They have swords for $89. And I'm sure they're great. I don't have any of them. I'm sure they're fine. It's probably built maybe a little bit better than this one. Maybe. I don't want to knock Bohihyu, but then again, I want to be honest too. I mean, I don't have a cheap sided sword. I think the cheapest one I have, I mean, they were all pretty much a little more than $200, except the red one was $189, but it started out at $330, and they knocked it down, had it on sale, and I think I got it for like $189, so right below $200. And the others were like $230, $240, $250, something like that. So, you know, it's a little bit more, but it's a little bit better. I mean, I think all but two of them got Hishigami paper in the Ito, which really tightens that up. And it's I'm kind of bummed that this is really loose. I'm sure that's, I ain't gonna say the knot's gonna come undone. The knot looks great. The knot's tight. I'm just afraid the diamonds are gonna get all wonky and out of place. I'm gonna end up having to redo it. But still, small price to pay for $111, or you know, $111 for $10.95. I just hope it's worthy, you know, Katana Lane worthy $10.95, because I will find out for sure. The bamboo does not lie. So yeah, but you know, like I said, I'm just trying to investigate Bohihyu, and you know, don't make a move without me. Let me know before you go buy one from them, and you know, ask me. I'll tell you which ones are good and which ones ain't. You know, I'm not saying this is the best company in the world to buy from them. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, my main focus is their ability to sell the, you know, do-it-yourself katana. I think that's the main thing here. So what you know, I'm kind of repeating myself here. So happy Halloween. This probably won't download till tomorrow morning, so Halloween will be over. But anywho, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a nice looking sword. I mean, I would like to recommend this at this point. But I do want to investigate it a little bit. I want to do some more cutting with it. So I ain't gonna say that yet. It is a decent buy. I will give you that information. It is a very decent buy. I just cannot fully recommend it until I'm satisfied that it's $10.95. So, you know, I mean, with that being said, I don't know. They've never lied to me before. But then again, that's supposed to be T10. But, you know, I don't know about as much as T10, I don't know about, I do not know as much about T10 as I thought or think I do. You know, so maybe I need to investigate that more. Maybe there's different kinds of T10. You know, apparently there is, or somebody's lying. You know, I don't know. But like I said, this is a beauty, man. So I mean, it's all right built. The diamonds are kind of wonky, man. Like I said, the Ito's real loose, but it's stable. I don't see it sliding off, or like I said, I don't see it not getting undone. The knot feels great. So, you know, I'd say, I mean, it's a very decently priced sword. Just not real sure on the $10.95. It's almost like $10.80. Let me find out, and I'm sure I'll let you know. But I mean, like I said, $111, man. You make up your mind, but it's a hell of a buy for sure. No matter what steel it is, it's really durable. I mean, it went through bamboo, so you know. Like I said, I'll do some more videos and we'll see. But yeah, I give it a thumbs up. So you know, we'll go from there. All right. Thanks for watching. Happy Halloween. Talk to you later.